Chicago public school student will head to D.C. this summer to speak with lawmakers and leaders about violence prevention. Damiya Myers is a 7th grader at Johnnie Colemon Elementary School, and she was recently selected as this year's Chicago winner of the Do the Right Thing essay competition. The national contest challenges young people to submit a written piece, and it examines the root causes of violence and its impact on not only them, but their communities. So 27 students are then chosen to represent their communities for a national summit in D.C. where they share their essays and their ideas with educators, leaders, policymakers. Damiya will represent Chicago after her essay was chosen out of more than 800 people. Damiya is here in studio live with us. First, congratulations. That is amazing. I'm so excited to have you here. We also have Robin Kelsch with Communities and Schools Chicago, and you run this Chicago competition, so you're part of this process in such a big way. Having you both here is so exciting, but Damiya, I want to start with you. What did you want to enter this contest and write about this issue?
I wanted awareness of all the violence. Everybody just thinks, oh, it's okay, when it's really not okay.
It's not.
So I think that since I'm actually out here, you know, on the news and things, and we're talking about it, it needs to get out there to the whole world so they can see it and do something about it.
That's so powerful. We can talk about it all day, even on the news, but hearing about it from you, hearing about it from people in your community, that's so powerful. And I want to say one thing that was in your essay. You wrote about kids who may go into gang violence or to go into join a gang. You say kids go searching not for trouble, but for belonging. What was your message in that, and why did you want people to hear that?
My message in that was for the kids to be a leader. Be a leader. Do not be a follower. A lot of kids just want belonging, and they follow around other people, but that's not me. I want to be a leader. I want to lead you to the correct places. Do not go to the wrong places with the wrong people.
And it sounds like from that quote, and I'm sure through the whole essay, you want people to maybe understand that are not in the community, right? To see not just these kids as, oh, they're bad, but here are their circumstances and here's what led to that, right?
Yes, because I always think about, if I see somebody doing something bad, I always think about the fact that there's something that comes from it. It's not just them doing anything bad. It's like there's some trauma that came from it. There's somebody who needed it.
That's so great. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that with the world now. I'm excited that you do get to share this. Robin, how does Communities and Schools of Chicago collaborate with Do the Right Thing? And how powerful is this to hear from young people?
So Damiya already knows I'm so enthusiastic about this program because it's a great example of the kind of work that we do at Communities and Schools of Chicago. We listen to our school communities, we understand what those needs are, and then we work to provide that support, whether it be a resource, a program, or in some cases a person. I got the chance to go to Damiya's school and introduce this program and deliver a workshop about risk factors and protective factors and get students really thinking about what are those solutions. And that's what makes this program so powerful, is that it gives young people the opportunity to write any format they want, creatively. Damiya's piece is really a beautiful poem. And when volunteer readers are reading it, they're not taking out the red pen. They're looking for that emotional connection and really that answer to what are the solutions. Damiya outlined some of those solutions beautifully, both in her piece and as you can see in front of us today.
Yes, being able to not just articulate it on paper, but also with us here, which we appreciate. Lastly, Damiya, you're heading to D.C. in July, and you get to speak and meet with political leaders, community leaders. What do you really hope to share with them?
I hope to share that. Ooh, that's a hard thing to think about.
I mean, you really, I know you're going to share your essay
Yes.
and also probably be able to have more conversations about it, right?
Yeah, but I think I should share that they have to do more in different communities, because you know they do everything in a big circle, but let's get into small circles, into many parts.
I like that. I'm glad they get to hear it from you. I think that you're going to be able to articulate that perfectly. Really quick before we go, there's also going to be the essays displayed somewhere pretty special.
Yeah, so all of the works from all 27 young people is going to be put into a bound leather book and placed in the Library of Congress.
Wow.
So Damiya is leaving Washington, D.C. as a published author with her piece in the largest library in the world, and she's just getting started.
Damiya, congratulations.
Thank
Again, I
you.
cannot say it enough. I gave her a hug. I'm like, congratulations. Damiya, Robin, thank you both
Thank
for
you.
joining us. And we'll have a link to Damiya's winning essay on our website, cbschicago.com, so you can read through it and maybe share it with someone you know as well. Thank you, ladies. We'll be
Thank
right
you.
back.